Iranian here, with a message for every single American who voted for President Trump. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. God bless President Trump, God bless the US military, and God bless America. We can't wait until Iran is free and we can welcome you back to our country with open arms and be the allies that we used to be before the Islamic regime took over our country in 1979. That's it. Thank you. Thank you so much, and God bless America.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. So guys, I want us to continue watching this message from Iranian to Black America, because this message is for the black American and American who really voted for the Donald Trump, but the message exclude the Black American which they never voted for the Donald Trump. So before I dive in, let's all watch this video until the end, then I'll come back with more comment. I'm your host, Team Tessie Reaction.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers. Message to Iran. Yes, my brothers. This is Black America. Yes, we have nothing to do with what Donald Trump is doing. I just want to say to you, my brothers, remember that joke we was talking about with dude put the comb up and, you know what I'm saying, he had the mustache and we all start laughing and stuff? You know what I'm saying? You remember that? You know, y'all remember that? We cool, bro. Remember, we friends, we brothers, bro. The white folks, they live in Idaho. Y'all, hey, just check the comments. Where are the racist white folks? You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about the non-racist white folks. You know what I'm saying? The cool white folks, we call them beige, peach, and tan. They like they cool. They saving dolphins and shit. But listen, you know, it's Ramadan. It's Ramadan. You can't even do nothing right now till the sun go down. It's Ramadan. So my brothers and my sisters, to stay away from black areas. You can't, come on. Don't you want to be down? You know what I'm saying? We got sports, we got all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, anyways, we ain't do shit. We just here. We're just now figuring out we indigenous Black Americans. We've been told we from Africa all our damn life. So, my brothers, please make sure you shoot at the people who look like the inside of my hand and not the back of my hand. And if you see some people that look like the back of my hand, chilling with maybe like one person that look like the inside of my hand, but the person from the inside of my hand act like people and look like YNs, you know, but the back side of my hand, then you know that them white folks, they cool. But the rest of them folks, you can go all down south. They gonna point you in the right direction. Idaho, I don't think how many black people in Idaho. I'm just saying. So, yeah, peace. This is all those sad.
Hey y'all, Simon. What's today? Hey. Alright, check it out, man. Black Americans are putting up videos and saying that Iran said we are safe. Check this out.
I'm just letting y'all know, Iran said that we are safe. They're only after one person and one person only. But we are safe. Okay? Alright. I know you're gonna come back to it. They said that we're cool. They said that we are cool. They said African Americans have been through a lot. So don't say too much. Don't go over there and don't be doing too much. And you know, if you look like us and you're wearing that camo, you better not be doing too much. Because they said that we cool. They said that we cool. So I just want to let y'all remember that. Like, they said that we cool. Hey, Iran. First and foremost, assalamu alaikum. Okay? Happy Ramadan. Yes, you want to get my formalities out the way. That ain't got nothing to do with us. You know, I'm just here to speak on behalf of my people. We ain't never had an issue with y'all. My name is actually Arabic. And as a matter of fact, if you knew anything about niggas, we really do admire the Muslim community. As a matter of fact, when our brothers go to prison, they come out, mashallah. A whole lot of niggas don't even eat pork just off the strength of solidarity. Have y'all ever heard of Malcolm X? Y'all would have loved him. If only y'all knew how much black folks really fuck with y'all. Like, you know how many Samajists is walking around? My son's middle name is Ali. It is, let's be a little bit more intentional with our get back. Y'all have our permission. Just something to think about.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers. Message to Iran. Yes, my brothers. This is Black America. Yes, we have nothing to do with what Donald Trump is doing.
The Iranians have always been on the side of Black Americans. Let's talk about it. I don't like bringing up race and the division that it causes, but this is a different point here. The point is that we have a habit of erasing history that is inconvenient in this country. For example, in Texas, now you see they're trying to erase slavery from textbooks. They're trying to tell kids that the slaves migrated to America and that they were happy on the plantations where they were getting free food and free shelter. But these evil people from the north came and took that away and made them go work for themselves. And when you confront these people about this complete ridiculous story they're trying to tell, they say, well, they don't want to traumatize the children. They don't want the children to hear about all this negative slavery thing and carry that burden into the future. But why not? Why not tell them the truth? Because those who do not know the truth, that do not know history, are doomed to repeat it. So in the time that I've been talking, I hope you've read what's highlighted above. Because they're going to tell you in the coming days, and people will start repeating how these people hate all Americans, and that they kidnapped these Americans in 1979 and held them for almost a year, and they wouldn't let them go, and it was terrible. That is not true. Read above. They let the black people go. Yeah, read it right there. And basically, almost immediately let the black people go. Maybe it was political, maybe it was a sign to basically shake up America, but you will see there the revolutionary Iran's proclamation that they've always supported marginalized and disenfranchised people, African Americans, holding black solidarity marches, commemorating Martin Luther King on a national postage stamp. Yes, they have always supported black Americans. And this is a George Floyd vigil that was in Tehran, right? They supported Black Lives Matter. You think this is just a government propaganda thing? Let me show you some more. Here you have protesters for Black Lives Matter in Iran, in Tehran. Read the sign, stop murdering black people. Right. So I'm not trying to drive a racial wedge. I'm pointing out that people tell a history that's convenient for them. And no, it's not convenient to know.
All right. Salute.
Y'all keep saying this, so like, are the bombs racist? And like, they just be like, oh, nope, that's a color, leave them alone. Or like, am I missing something? Because when them bombs get to dropping, I mean, I just want to know. And I'm not trying to fearmonger nobody or nothing like that, but I just want to know, are we like, am I missing something?
Don't be saying too much about Iran. They said that we're cool. They said that we are cool. They said African Americans have been through a lot. So don't say too much. Don't go over there and don't be doing too much. And you know, if you look like us and you wearing that camo, you better not be doing too much. Because they said that we cool. They said that we cool. So I just want to let y'all remember that. Like, they said that we cool. They know that we kidnapped. They know.
This message is for Iran. Yeah, so the black community don't got nothing to do with this. We don't have nothing to do with this. Please do not harm us. If y'all could just let us know exactly what y'all going to plan out so we can get our families and go. We do not support anything that is going on in America right now, as well as the country, as well as the fucking universe. Like, we really don't. Like, anything that is causing chaos and innocent lives being taken, we are not a part of that shit, okay? So I need for y'all, I know it's an eye for an eye, but I need y'all to take the eyes that cause this drama and cause this pain and cause all this turmoil and are standing behind whatever the fuck they feel is right when it comes to y'all. Yeah, I need y'all to take those eyes. Don't take these eyes. Get those eyes. Get those, the ones that are causing this. Cause we, the black community, ain't got shit to do with this. We over here fighting for our lives too. We over here fighting for our lives too. Watch TikTok. Go on TikTok and put black people fighting for their lives in America. Okay? Yeah, all right. Bye-bye.
Donald Trump has said we are going to war with Iran. He also said some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. So this comes after he pulled out of Obama's nuclear deal, Iranian nuclear deal, which did limit how Iran would build their nuclear programs. Trump said it was too weak and it needs to be stronger. So he just pulled out of that deal. And after he pulled out, Iran said, okay, well, we're just going to go back to what we were doing and we're going to start doing our stuff uranium. And the United States, after pulling out of that deal, tried to do fear-mongering and scare tactics and aggression towards Iran, and it didn't work. So now we are going to war with Iran. But here's what's crazy. Iran said that if the United States starts dropping bombs on them, their hackers will tap into our credit card systems and wipe out everyone's debt and give everybody an 800 credit score. I don't think anyone should be hacking a foreign country. That's wrong. But just hear me out on
Iran, hey, how y'all doing? I just want to confirm we're good, right? Like we're good, right? We cool. Cause we ain't got nothing to do with that. I think y'all said we was cool, but I just want to confirm. Because I feel as though it gets to a point, but we are not that. So all right, cool.
Black folks, the only war y'all need to be worried about right now is the war that we've been in for 400 years. The war that nobody came to our rescue. The war that the whole world sat around and watched us go through, and nobody had nothing to say or nothing to do to save and to protect us. All right? I know that it's horrible watching all this stuff going on, but right now it ain't your business. And, the only thing that we can do is just pray that our Creator is swift and just in the dealings with the United States. The fact that they can go in and bomb a school with 108 girls age 7 to 12. That is their target. Okay? I just pray that our Creator gives them the retribution that they deserve for the treatment of people and children and women that the United States has done over and over again for the past 400 years. But again, this ain't our war. This ain't our concern. Okay? Will it affect Americans? Yeah, especially if you're in the military. If you're in the military, then yes, you're going to be dragged into this. Other than that, I'm telling you, don't go out to public places right now. You need to just stay home, just do your normal thing, and stay out the way. I know a lot of people can't stand that Trump is in office right now, but Trump is doing exactly what he's supposed to do. And I know that sounds crazy to y'all, but he's supposed to be the president right now because he is the one that's going to usher in the change that needs to come in. So I keep saying the same thing over and over again. Prophecy will be fulfilled. Trust me. Trust me. So don't go getting all emotionally involved in the war. Okay? I know it's scary right now, and I see a lot of y'all crashing out, but this ain't your time to crash out. We got bigger wars that we need to fight, wars that we need to come together on, and we need to take a stance for our own well-being. It's sad. I'm not going to pretend that it's not. Lives will be lost, and that's, things that happen in war, but don't overconsume yourself with what's going on right now. Let America do its thing. Let the United States do its thing, because the United States and America are two separate things. Let the United States do its thing. It's going to dig itself into a hole. And we're just going to be here kicking back, watching it happen. And we're going to remain calm and peaceful. We're going to align ourselves. We're going to get ourselves back to our original state before all this chaos came to our land. So just pray right now that the Creator sends His fury onto the United States, and that He does it swiftly, and that He deals with those people who harm children and who harm women or who harm people and dehumanize them and take away any kind of dignity or justice that they have from them, and let everything play out the way that it's going to play out. In the meantime, get outside, and I'm not saying public places, I'm saying go outside and get some sunlight and go put your feet in the grass and go hug a tree and go do all the things that you need to do to connect yourself to nature and eat good food. That's it. That's it. Find peace, find calm. I'm gonna start doing master classes on how to reset your nervous system, and this is going to be dealing with all the trauma, even going down into epigenetic trauma. We're going to get all this stuff resolved. So I have clients that I work with right now. As soon as I free up some space, I'm gonna open up a few exclusive spaces, and we'll start working little by little. But let's start getting people back on track. Let's start getting ourselves back on track. All right. All right. Kick back. It's Sunday. Go enjoy yourself. And remember, on the 3rd, we have a blood moon coming. So it's a lot of events that's taking place right now. A lot of stuff, energetic stuff that's going on. So go align yourself. That's it. Don't worry about all this stuff. What you gonna do about it? Not a damn thing. All right. Happy Sunday.
Iran, we the citizen of the United States want to come out and say we ain't got nothing to do with none of this. Come on, sip a little tea with Auntie. Let's talk about it. A lot of people, when I say a lot of people are taking this for a joke, what is going on, y'all, I don't take it for a joke at one bit. We the people of the United States, Iran, if this video reaches y'all, ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Please don't go messing with our power grids. Y'all can wipe out that credit card debt, because we the people of the United States would love to know what it's like to not have no credit card debt. And all of us need 800 credit scores. Y'all go ahead and do that part. We ain't mad at y'all not one bit. Y'all will affect the people who make the most money anyway. We won't be affected. We appreciate the debt being gone and 800 credit scores, so we can buy up some stuff like they able to buy up some stuff, and we gonna take it there, y'all. But Iran, we ain't did nothing. We ain't got no parts. Neither are our military. They just going by command. They being commanded to do certain things. They don't really want to do it. So leave us be. Don't mess with the citizens of the United States, because we ain't got nothing to do with that. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. We don't want no parts of it. We ain't for what that man is cooking up. We don't we don't support that man. We ain't even vote for that man. We ain't put him in there. Only some of them, the ones that put him in there. You ain't got to get them no 800 credit score or wipe out their credit card debt. Don't go look it up and see who voted for him and who didn't. Help the ones, they ain't had no parts in it. That's it, that's all. Bye, y'all.
So I'm going to make a prediction. We're heading into day 3 of the US-Iran war. The war which US started, rather, the war which Trump started. This is Trump's war. I reckon we're about 24 hours away from Trump asking for allied help. And the reason why he's doing that is because now it's obvious that the United States forces in the area are running out of munitions. Gulf states have been hammered by Iranian missiles and their allies. And what's happening right now is that the conflict is escalating outside the region. So Trump is going to start asking the UK, France, all the other NATO members, hey, this is a war of righteousness against an evil enemy. Now, while I say that, Iran's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But this still, in my opinion, could have been thwarted by diplomacy. Trump says, well, Iran wants to talk to us. Iran was talking to you, but you pulled the trigger. You pulled the trigger, Trump. You. This is on you. Those American lives that are being lost is on you. Those innocent civilians, even children who've lost their lives, is on you. It's not on Iran. And I'm not justifying Iran here because they're far from perfect. But you started this war, Trump. You started this war.
I'm just letting y'all know Iran said that we are safe. They're only after one person and one person only. But we are safe. Okay?
Don't be saying too much about Iran. They said that we're cool. They said that we are cool. They said African Americans have been through a lot. So don't say too much. Don't go over there and don't be doing too much. And you know, if you look like us and you wearing that camo, you better not be doing too much. Because they said that we cool. They said that we cool. So I just want to let y'all remember that. Like, they said that we cool. They know that we kidnapped. They know that we're hostage. We have no nationalism in this bitch. We ain't got no say. We ain't got no motherfucking... I ain't got no say. I ain't got no say. You see, we try to give them a black woman president. An actual... Like, and she's still not even African American. The bitch is everything but we got the lightest one. They didn't even want her. Obama doesn't count. Obama's not African American. He's not black American. He doesn't count. His dad's Kenyan. Doesn't. We have no say about anything. Don't even look at Obama. Don't look at Kamala. They don't represent us.
Hello guys, welcome back. I hope you have really watched that message from the Iranian to the black American, and I hope you have really received that message successful, because Trump is against Iran. And one thing, majority of the other communities, they really elect Donald Trump, expecting that Donald Trump will really protect their borders. And they voted out Kamala Harris because Kamala Harris was to cause war in other nations, and they expected that Donald Trump will really protect the borders and respect other countries' affairs. But now it has reached an attention that Donald Trump is going against other countries. United States is going against other countries, because now it started with the war between it started with the Venezuelan president. About Donald Trump went ahead and arrested the Venezuela's president, and you can just imagine those are the Iranian. Iran really pumped around the U.S. bombed Iran, and Iran is targeting the United States. But it has reached at the time that they are telling that the black American must be excluded from this war, because this war is against the America, but we as the black people, we have been excluded. And can just imagine how the citizens now in those countries, how they have been really affected by this war. This war is not, it was really bad for those countries. And that's why I normally say that when we just go to ballot, just don't elect people with the emotions. Elect the good leader. Don't look that this is a bad leader and whatever. And this is now the consequences. That is how been going in as American we are now facing. But the Iran has no any bad intention with the black community, because black community, they have never voted in against this administration. They really voted in for the Kamala Harris. And when United being the superpower, when you just being elected, you must serve. Being a superpower, you must also respect the other country's charter, because each and every nation or every country, it has the UN charter. That charter, they normally really protect its own countries, and each country also has its own constitution. So America being the superpower, you cannot really go ahead and rule bomb the other country. So guys, want to read some of the comments here in how people are really reacting towards this. So this one, the first comment is about, this one is saying that Trump doesn't have any allied help. He ran them away. This is the first that I have heard or seen an American president who has beast of the world at the same time. Donald Trump is a bull. So this one is really against the America. America haven't really seen a president like Donald Trump. So this one is talking about that queen in the red shirt. So this one talking about that queen who's in red shirt. So this one is talking about we ain't got nothing to do with that. He didn't go see him in Washington. No, This one is also saying no black people should fight war that is not there. So this one is telling us that the black people should not really fight war that is not there, because this war is for the Americans, and those especially the MAGA voters who really voted in this government. This one is talking about, I care about the 150 baby girls at that school. You think Abaya don't care about them? You better read the scripture, old, new, find. So this one is talking about United States really bombed the 150 girls in a school. Imagine you are going and bomb a school. Those are the young girls in Iran. That is really, really unfortunate. So this one is talking about, I go to the casino. I'm tired of telling someone to sit down in my seat when. So this one is trying to really joke. This one is talking about, the Bible says the last shall be first. Sound about right to me. So this one is telling giving us the scripture. This one is talking about, do anyone remember when Trump said he didn't want blacks military and didn't want us to be trained through the military? So for us, this is not our war, and the colonizers are still just an asset, and they were doing slavery for those politicians that's in there with him. I want this in their war. So we can really remember very well the time really Donald Trump stopped really recruiting the black militaries. He said that he cannot really recruit the black military in their camp, and it prefer the other community. So this war is not really for the black community. This war is for the other communities. This one is talking about the difference between Iran and USA. Iran is like a brain cell, but USA is like a dead food stove. This one is talking about, I disagree with you. The president is doing what he wants to do. So this one is the marker one. This one is talking about, for people to go and fight the war, what he started, I suppose people would rather go to the prison. This one is talking about, the lady with the big teeth is ridiculous. This one is talking about, let you know that those Iranians are paid by their enemies to act like that. They don't like their country. So this one is trying to tell us that the Iranians, they don't really like their country. This one is talking about the credit score system was established by the white America to steal from the black America. So guys, want you guys to continue commenting in this video. I'm your host, Tim Tesi Reaction. If you haven't subscribed, please remember to subscribe, like, and also comment. Bye for now. See you in the next one.